Good afternoon and welcome to the Pittsburgh City Council's public hearing for Wednesday, June 16th, 2021, relative to Bill 2021-1465. Madam Clerk, will you please read the title of the bill?
Sure will. Bill 1465, resolution authorizing pursuant to Chapter 173 of the City Code, the naming of a public fountain located at the northeastern corner of Allegheny Commons as the Patricia Reagan Rooney Memorial Fountain.
All right, great. For the record, we are joined by myself and we have James Hill from the Mayor's Administration. And so far that's it right now. And I'd like to move right into the first order of business, which is if we have any presentations. James, do you have any maybe direct comments?
Yeah, of course, Councilman. Thank you for doing this, and Madam Clerk as well for being here today. Obviously, we very recently, about 2 years ago, with the Pittsburgh Parks Conservancy, finished the restoration and return of the Northeast Fountain at Allegheny Commons Park. It's the city's oldest park, originally part of the city of Allegheny. An instrumental person, probably truly the reason that it was there, was Mrs. Rooney. Of course, the Rooney family are lifelong Northsiders. We know them very much, obviously, for the Steelers and the team, but Mrs. Rooney has always had a particular love for the city's parks. She was a longtime champion of the Parks Conservancy, of parks restoration, and particularly of Allegheny Commons. They used to live, I believe it was right on Cedar, right off of it. Unfortunately, we lost her earlier this year, and the mayor, as well as the Rooney family, thought that there was not a better person we could dedicate this return fountain to than the woman who was instrumental in its return. There was a joke I remember during the dedication with former county executive Dan Rooney. He said he got Dan Honorado, I should say, got a call from Mrs. Rooney about restoring the fountain. He knew the only thing he couldn't say was no, and the only question he would have was how much. So she really was the driving force who brought the project to completion. And after we lost her, she was really a daughter of the North Side. And letting this fountain stand in her name, we think, is a particularly wonderful way to honor such a big person in our community.
Thank you, James. And the at this time we can move into the register of speakers. I believe we have one register of speaker, and if we have, do we have them on the line?
No, I don't think she's on the line yet. Correct, David?
That is correct.
Okay, so.
Okay. Well, seeing that we have no register, a register speaker didn't show up, I just make some comments, and that there's no other members on. So Mr. Hill was correct. Patricia Rooney was a longtime Northsider, true Northsider, and I understand that this area of the park was special to her and her husband, that they both enjoyed. The past, what I may not know as a 38-year-old Northsider, I may not know the past experience that was in this park years ago when this couple had spent a lot of time in the park. So I believe the goal was to restore it to its beauty, and there's always committed partners in a big project like this, and she couldn't have been more of a partner with the parks, and specifically this fountain. So it's great to have the interest to name the fountain after her, and so that her legacy can be shown here at this section of the park. So unless you have any other further comments, James, I'm gonna wrap it up. Okay. Well, having exhausted all the business of this public hearing, I adjourn this meeting.